I count so I can be more. Make a difference in this world is what we're here for. I count, give 100%. The money I make, more than I spend. I count, put the numbers to the test. Balance my life, add to success. I count, will I be a star? Forget about the rest, be who you are. I count.
Commission is the amount of money that you make only after you make a sale. This is a variable income, meaning that you don't get the money unless you make the sale.
I count so I can be more. Make a difference in this world is what we're here for.
Done. We are in business. The Arts Festival starts in 3 days and we've got space for our store.
Well done, sis. You are a winner.
I hope my projected income was correct and I will sell enough lemonade to cover the high rent and all the other costs of sales.
I still think I must print some more shirts.
Do whatever you think is best. I am tired of worrying about your business as well.
So, seeing that I'm doing all these extras like selling and booking space, I think it's time for a wage increase.
Nice one, sis.
I'm serious.
I can't afford to pay you more. All your ideas have already blown my budget several times. I mean, a new sign, airtime for social networking, and now this expensive arts festival. I am the one taking all the risk.
I agree with Lona.
What? You guys are exploiting me. That's it. If you don't want to increase my wages, then I'm going on strike. Fine.
Maybe we can negotiate a little before you decide to go on strike. I mean, Lona is right. We are taking all the risk.
Well, if we negotiate, these are my terms. I will work on a commission basis.
Commission? What is that?
Well, if we sell more than 500 lemonades, I will pay you R1 every lemonade after that.
But what if we don't sell more than 500 lemonades?
Then you don't get commission.
Sorry, still on strike. Don't like that idea.
Okay. How about this? If we pay you more, then your share in the travel partnership increases.
That sounds fair to me.
What exactly does that mean?
Well, currently, we are paying more for accommodation and petrol and not deducting it off your wages. But if you want more money, then you will have to contribute more fairly towards the costs of the trip.
And that is so clear, even I understand that. Come on, sis, be reasonable.
Fine. If you guys pay me R5 more per hour, I will accept your terms.
R2 more per hour.
R3 more per hour.
Done. But now we are all equal when it comes to the trip's expenses.
Deal. It was nice doing business with you two.
I count.
A salary is a permanent monthly payment to an employee and has certain deductions.
I count.
Wow, guys, so Prudence ended up getting her salary increase. You know, she's quite a feisty one. Now, she actually has to pay more for her expenses. Do you get it? What do you think about that?
Well, I was caught out like that once.
Oh, what happened?
I asked my mom for like an increase on my pocket money. And then she said, yeah, that's okay as long as I pay for my own airtime. So it ended up, like, you know, I was all happy and stuff, but it ended up, like, it cost more for my airtime than what she was giving me, like the increase. So I had less money in my pocket in the end.
Oh, sorry, man.
Talking about pocket money, I don't understand the salary thing. I mean, my cousin, he earns $5,000 per month.
Okay.
He must be rich by now. Yo, what is he gonna do with that money? I mean, he always complains about deduction and finances. So can you please make me understand, what do they deduct from his salary?
The whole salary situation is a bit more complicated than that. And that's why before you accept a job, you need to know what's what in your salary before you take that job. And a lot of people don't actually understand that. So a lot of people are like you know, they think that the 5,000 Rand is actually going to go straight into your bank account. But there actually are a couple of deductions that are going to come off your salary before you get the money. So here's a nice example of a payslip. This is Thabo Tawo's payslip, and this is his gross salary. So this is what he costs the company. Do you understand? Okay, this is his actual income. And then if you look on this side, this is the problem part that people don't understand. The deductions column. For example, you have the UIF deduction right here, the Unemployment Insurance Fund. This is basically for in case you can't earn a salary for a couple of months somewhere. The Unemployment Insurance Fund is going to help you out if you have one, and you'll be covered at that point in time. And it's only like, I think, 1% of your salary. It's very little.
My mother is actually a domestic worker, and she was so furious when she found out that she has to pay UIF. But it's actually sort of a good thing since you explained it.
It basically just secures you against the risk of not earning a salary for a couple of months. So, for example, if you, not you particularly, went on maternity leave, okay, then you can always go to UIF and apply for the months that you're not going to earn a salary.
Okay, but hold on. What is pay...
PAYE.
Oh, yeah, that. It's also part of deductions. Yeah, I see that.
Yes. So PAYE is a form of tax. It's called pay as you earn, right? And it'll also be deducted by your company from your salary.
The more you earn, the more you pay.
That's exactly it, okay? So if you're earning 5,000 Rand, right, and I'm earning 50,000 Rand, we're not going to pay the same amount of PAYE. And that's going to be taken by your company and taken to SARS on your behalf. And there can also be other deductions that come off your gross salary, right? For example, it can be medical aid. So if your company contributes towards your medical aid, then they will actually pay the medical aid on your behalf. Do you understand? So that's why you'll always hear about people talking like about gross salary and net salary. But just remember it this way. This is how I like remembering it. Think of your net salary as in it's in your net. It's your catch. It's what you're taking home. Okay? If you're fishing. You get it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Now I understand better. No wonder my poor cousin complains.
Yeah, but, you know, he probably is complaining because he's not budgeting properly. If he had a proper budget and he knew how much he was getting in, how much was being deducted, and how much actually goes into his account, he could plan better, and then he wouldn't overspend because he'd know where his money is going.
When I apply for a job, I'm gonna know exactly what salary I'm getting, gross, net, and what's being deducted from it.
Good. You see, so making sure you've got all the knowledge that you need will give you the first step in order for you to make the right decision, a more informed decision.
Let's look at a payslip. At the top of the payslip, we have the gross income, which is the income before deductions. The next section will have our deductions. In South Africa, we have statutory deductions. These are deductions that are paid over to the South African Revenue Services. These are SITE, UIF, and PAYE. The next section is the net income, which is the gross income less deductions, and that is the amount that is actually paid over to you.
I can't wait to earn my first salary. Plan for risk and make sure that you've got UIF or other forms of insurance for when you're not able to work. Plan for your risks.